Our very first story, a former chief executive of the Volta River Authority, Kweku Awotwi, has bemoaned the politicization of the civil service, a phenomenon, he says, has weakened the fabric of government in the last 20 years. Speaking at the Professor Kweku Hammond Memorial Lectures in Accra on 20 years of power sector reform, Mr. Awotwi cited the frequent replacement of technocrats at the civil service, he says, have effectively silenced all critics.
It's clear to me that the fabric of government has weakened considerably over the last 20 years. I can say this because my father was a civil servant for 25 years, and I saw how civil service worked in those days, and I think some of you know. Now we have completely politicized the civil service. Every 4 years we bring in a team, chief director, now I think we call them. They know nothing about the sector. They have no institutional member. And after 4 years, they are gone. They can't say yes, no, maybe to their political bosses. We have completely weakened the business of government. And I don't know how we will change that. But that is true. We have politicized the civil service. The other thing we've done, and this is maybe nothing we can do about monopolies, but our very revered state institutions of VRA and ECG, your typical leader there or manager there has been there all his life. They are very competent, they are very bright, but they have nowhere else to go. I tell you, go put your hand in the fire, you put your hand in the fire because you have nowhere else to go. So basically, we have weakened our ability to make the right decisions up and down through the chain of government. This is what I would say.
Executive Director of the Africa Center for Energy Policy, Mohammed Amin Adam, on his part, explained governance remains a major problem in the energy sector. He decried the current situation where the regulator, the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, has allowed itself to be dictated to by government.
Governance is our main problem. Whether you're talking from the perspective of tariffs, generation planning, distribution, is governance. I give you an example. When we were appointed to PURC as commissioners in 2002 with Mr. Kwame Pianim as our chairman, the president was supposed to swear us into office. Then our chairman said, we are supposed to be independent, so why should the president swear us into office? Even though he appointed us, he gave us our letters of appointment. To swear us into office is to compromise our independence. And so we were the only commissioners who were not sworn into office by the President of the Republic. And sitting on the commission, I knew directives that were coming from government and how those directives were dispelled by the commission. Today, and I'm sorry to say this, PURC is like an appendix of government, or at worst, a subsidiary of the utilities.
And that is part of the problem.
That is one of the problems. Governance from the tariff side. Then when we come to generation planning, again, governance. Why? VRA has a very good planning department. And they've been doing this planning all the time. But the politicians will not use that plan. Mr. Awotwi mentioned the generation capacity we added. One example which questions Ghana's competence at planning and executing our plans is T3. T3, yes, the power plant, which has been shut, which is not working. The turbines were configured to run in low temperature areas. and they ran better in submarines.
So it's actually the wrong equipment.
Yes, produced by Ukraine without any operational history. The politicians said we needed that plant. We put it in, the plant has not run.